Hey there, boys and girls. Still Saturday, the 25th. Went out there and worked in the pool pump garden. Got it weeded. Looks a lot better. Makes me feel like I got something done. But I have a problem out here in the garage. And that problem is that I have all this stuff. And all this stuff is really aggravating me. And, you know, it used to be I had this whole side of the garage, because the door didn't open. I had this whole side of the garage I could just put stuff. Didn't matter. Well, I need that side of the garage now. So now I have all this stuff, I got to figure out what I'm going to do with it all. Now, what I really want to do is throw it away. I just want to get rid of it. I don't want it in my I don't want it in my hair anymore. I just want it gone. I want it out of here. Stuff hasn't been selling on Marketplace like it was when I first got on there. I got a bunch of phone calls from people. Not phone calls, but you know, I got a bunch of people contacted me recently. I thought I had a bunch of it sold, and one out of the 4 people showed up, and the one person who showed up, A, couldn't speak English, and B, I don't even know why they came, because they weren't looking to buy what I was selling, and I had clearly described it, and I had provided pictures. So I don't know what was up there, but that didn't. No sale. So I'm going to spend some time out here in the garage. I'm going to figure out what I'm going to do with all this stuff. Now, I looked it up a while ago. July and August are the 2 hottest months in Louisiana. So we got about another 5 weeks of extreme heat, and it should start cooling off. August, like I said, July and August, 2 hottest months. So it'll get better. What am I gonna do with all this stuff? The tables. One of the tables is for sale. This one right here, this table right here, is for sale. The table that the saw is on over there, I'm not sure where I'm going to put that saw, but that table's going to go away. It's not good for anything but the saw, but it's good for the saw. I don't have room for all this stuff anymore. And if you don't have room for it, there's no point to have it. So anyway, let me quit complaining and get busy. Good morning there, boys and girls. Hope everything is good for you today. It's around 10:30 or 11 o'clock Sunday morning. Sunday, I think. I'm pretty sure today's the 26th of July, 2026. Anyway, man, I'm out here in the garage. And it is a cooker out here today. I'll tell you what, it is some kind of stupid hot. I ain't been out here but a couple minutes, so I'm not all wet yet, but there's still time. Now, I came out here yesterday and did a little bit. I didn't do a whole bunch of recording because what I'm doing is kind of hard to record and do it at the same time. And so I figured what I do is I just stop and check in once in a while and let you see what I'm doing. But you see right there, that's what I ended up doing. Now, there's a reason I did that. First of all, you see right there, there's a bunch of wood I got to do something with. And you see right there, that whole table is covered with 2x4s I got to do something with. 2x4s and flatwood I got to do something with. And I've got a whole bunch of license plates over here on that table, along with some boxes. So I had to make a decision on what I was going to do with what. So I have a choice. With these 2x4s, I can either throw them away or figure out a way to put them to use. And as you can see, I figured out a way to put them to use. I don't like to throw away stuff that's still good. So what I'm going to do today is I'm going to continue on with it's decorating. So I'm going to continue on with my decorating with all these pieces of 2x4 that I had laying around, and see how it goes. And we'll stop in once in a while and check it out, and I'll show you the progress, probably in the beginning and in the end, but we'll see how it goes. So hang around. Well, hey there, boys and girls. Welcome back. Nice to see you can make it. As you can see, I got a little bit more done. And I got my beer clock put back up. I changed the battery and set the time. So it ought to work until the battery goes dead. Tomorrow is Monday the 27th. Amy and I are leaving out of here tomorrow morning, taking the car. A little what you call a staycation. We're just going to go riding around. I have a route planned out. She'd rather it be a surprise. So I have a route planned out. It's going to be a couple of days off in a hotel and hitting the antique stores, hitting some of the tourist places in Louisiana. You know, in my personal opinion, Louisiana is a beautiful state to go look at. So I don't see a whole bunch of need to get on an airplane and go flying all over the place, or to go a whole bunch of far away when we can jump in the car, drive over there, still be close to home, but far enough away and having a good time. And it ain't like we go over there every couple of days. It's been one of the places that we're going to go to is Avery Island. Now, I'm hoping that it works out to where I can take you all along. But we're going to see. We should be going Tuesday. So we'll see what comes up. But in the meantime, I talk too much. Don, get back to work. Hey there, boys and girls. I was putting up the license plates a while ago up there. And I remembered a stack that I had that I couldn't find. And so I looked around, getting all nervous. Look. I found them. So, why has it been, of course you don't know this, I know this. You don't know because you're on that end of the camera. Why has it been taking so long to put up these license plates? This ought to be a 20-minute job. Well, I got news for you. You see where that shelf right there is? Alright? Now I know for sure there's a stud there and there's a stud there. And I know that for sure because the screws are screwed in. The screws that hold the shelf up are screwed into the studs. Now, what that means is that there should be a stud 16 inches, 16 inches, 16 inches. Or, worse come to worse, there should be a stud 24 inches, 24 inches, 24 inches. That's the way it should be. Now, I don't know if you can see in this picture or not. Probably not. I can't see. But there's a pencil mark somewhere on that wall that marks, this power strip right here. That power strip is into a stud. Same stud that shelf is in. And you come out across here, there's a pencil mark there somewhere that marks where there's another stud. So when I went to put it's over on this side. That's what my problem is. It's on this side. So when I went to put up that stud right there, I went from this stud 16 inches. There's nothing there. So I started fishing around. I went from this stud 12, 16, 24, nothing there. Went from the corner 12, 16, 24, nothing there. Down here somewhere at the bottom underneath here, and it may be up there too. I think that's actually the pull cord off the light. But somewhere's up in here, there's a pencil mark on the wall where I know there's a stud. That's why the pencil mark is there. But when you get up above this sign, it's not there. So I've been up and down that ladder a gazillion times, putting these up and trying to put this up, trying to hit studs. And I finally decided that it'd probably be a good idea to get out a stud finder. Shouldn't have to, you know. 16, there ought to be 16 on center. There's 60, there's these walls over here, like this wall right here. You see behind there? You can probably see the marks on the wall. Those studs are 16 on center. That's what they're supposed to be. I don't know what's going on back here, but I don't know. So Molly, bless her heart, went to get me a 9-volt battery for my stud finder. So I'm going to get back to work. All right, well, this is shirt number 2 that I'm completely soaked through. I had about that much on the bottom that's dry. It's gonna be the last one. It's pretty hot today, so I'm not gonna stay out here any longer. You can see what I got done. I think it's pretty cool. There's gonna be more going up because I have a lot of license plates. I'm kind of a collector. Anyway, there's our progress in the garage today. I didn't record myself doing it because pretty basically it's just my butting the camera up and down the ladder is all it is. I figured just stop it in periodically to check the progress would be better. So, what do you think? I think it's cool. Always have loved license plates. Anyway, thank you so much. I'm gonna go change my shirt. Hey there, boys and girls. Good afternoon. Yo, buddy Don here. Adventures of the Broken Retired. Of course, I'm sure you probably know all that. But sitting out here in the garage, I haven't done a lot of recording out in the garage because I've been doing it in little pieces. I've had a lot of other stuff to do. And to be honest with you, it's so hot and I sweat so much, I just soon not put that part on camera if I can avoid it. But either way, what you might notice, first of all, look who's back. Got a telephone call from the Shop of Ascension yesterday. Fuel system is clean, fuel gauge is working. Come pick her up. Went over there, drove it home. God, that thing's fun to drive. Got a lot of work to do to it still. We're going to go through and record some of that and do some of the work that it needs done as soon as possible. It's things I have to do first. I did buy some new mirrors for it. Those big Western mirrors that are on it are going to come off. I'm not going to lie to you, okay? Those mirrors are for pulling trailers. The chances of me pulling a trailer is pretty slim. Now, oh, well, a truck should have those big old mirrors on it. Well, they need to be replaced, and so I got some smaller mirrors. The interior rear view mirror, let me show you something. Oh, sorry about that. The interior rear view mirror, you can't see nothing out of it. It's nasty. It looks bad. Oh, look at that. You can sure see all the decorations I've been putting up, though, can't you? I'll show you more of that. See the mirror finish on the back is all coming off. So the mirror needs to be replaced. Now what I did, the reason I took the mirror apart, was so that I could just replace the glass. It'd be cheaper just to do that. But look what I discovered. Look closely. Now, I have replaced a fair number of windows in my day in with my company. And never in my life have I heard of a place where you can get glass that is different in thickness like that. So I have no idea where I would come up with a piece of glass like that. I find that odd. So I went online, and for about $46, I found a replacement piece. It's not black plastic like this one, which is original. It's chrome. I'd rather have original, but you know what? I'd rather have a rearview mirror. So, now I don't want a junkyard buy one because it'll be in the same condition this one's in. So, mirror's coming. So I got outside mirrors to put on. I got an inside mirror to come. I got to clean the windows again. For the first time, a couple of days ago, I pulled the headlight switch, and one headlight has high and low beam, one has only high beam. There's no tail lights at all. All that's going to get fixed. I need to stop talking about the truck and get back to what I came out here for. Sorry, I get sidetracked because I happen to love the truck. Oh, look. See that? It's not just for decoration. It's to have somewhere to put something. Be right back. Sit tight. All right. So, what I did over here was all of that. I have a license plate collection. I'm not sure if you do that or not, but you do now. So, there's all the ones that are outside, and there's all of these that are on display in the garage. You can see next to the door, there's some there too. And as I was pointing out a while ago, there's all those inside the between the two doors. Now, Amy and I picked up that mirror at an antique store while we're on vacay. That's going to have to be moved into the house because it's going to get broken out here. So I'm fixing to move that into the house, and then I've got to start working on putting all this stuff away. This table right here needs to be cleaned off and disassembled. I have the table for sale. That lawnmower needs to go back up on the wall. It's for sale as well. Over here, sorry for spinning you around, all of this stuff. That plumber snake's going to go for sale. This pressure washer wand is going to go for sale. That thing extends out to 16 feet. This wood has got to go somewhere. These things got to be moved off the wall. That toolbox, where is it? There it is. That toolbox needs to go to the back of the truck. It takes about 20 minutes to put it in, but as you can see, the truck is mostly in the sun, and it's about 8 million degrees out there. Matter of fact, if you go touch the metal on that truck, you'll burn yourself. So I'm going to wait till later or earlier, depending on which way it works out, to start tackling putting that toolbox in. But putting that toolbox in the truck will get it out of the garage. What I'm trying to do here is make space. I need space really bad. So I need to get back busy with it. Thank you very much. Hey there, boys and girls. Good morning. Good Sunday morning. Today is August 2nd. And it's not morning. It's around 2 o'clock in the afternoon. I didn't get out here until just now. Well, half an hour ago. Because I've been inside editing. Got a good video coming up for you. It's set to be posted August 4th, 2 days from now in the morning. You might want to check that out. It should be a pretty good video. It's going to be a two-part video as well. Anyway, so I got out here today. I looked at the weather this morning because when I woke up, got up at 5:30 when I had coffee, and I could hear it was raining outside. And so I looked at the weather to see, because I got to put the dogs out, you know. So I looked at the weather, and it said it's supposed to stop raining at 7, but it also said the high today was only supposed to be 91. So I was in there editing. Man, I got to get out of here. Man, I got to get out of here. And I finally got out about 1:30, 2 o'clock, I think I got out of there and came outside. And the first thing I did was walked out, noticed the truck is there. First thing I did was walked out and put my hand on the truck. And I could touch it without getting burnt. So good. Now inside the garage, you might notice in this picture is missing that truck. Remember that truck toolbox that was in here? It's missing. Well, I'm going to show you why. That's why. Because I put it in the truck. Funny part about it is the same hardware that I attached it with in my 24, 25 model truck worked in this one too. So, toolbox is in there. Those tires in the back, those have got to go away. I've got one in the garage. I got to get I got to clean up and paint that wheel, get the tire off of it, clean it up and paint it. That'll be my spare, my spur. See, it's right here. I'll get the tire off of that, and I'll get the tire off of that and paint it, use it for a spare. Got a tube in it right now, believe it or not. And something, let me do something here quick. In an effort to put somewhere, to have somewhere to put that wood, I decided I would just hang it flat on the wall. That worked out. I put up my thermometer yesterday, and it says, it says mid 80s. 85. Yeah, I think it says 85, 80. Yeah, it says 85. So I'm going to continue on with putting the wood on the wall, and we'll take it as it comes. Well, as you can see, I got a different color shirt because I soaked the other one through, so I had to go change it. Sat in the house, chilled out for a minute, did some editing, calmed down a little bit because it's hot. Actually, it's not very hot today. It's not near as hot as it usually is. But either way, today I'm only soaking through 2 shirts. I put a new battery in my beer clock. So it's 4:25. I actually know what time it is out here now. Today, a lot of stuff in here changed. A lot in here changed. First of all, watch this. Look how much floor space there is. My neighbor came over. He saw the truck in the driveway. And he came over and he said to me, he said, "Hey man, you got yourself a project truck going on there." Yes sir, sure do. I like that guy. That guy's a good guy. You know, sometimes I talk about the cars speeding down this road. One of his boys, he's got 2 boys. One of his boys got hit by one of them cars. They locked up the brakes and skidded and hit the kid just hard enough to knock him over. Talk about luck. But either way, my neighbor came over looking at the truck, so we're looking at the truck, and I said, "Hey man," I said, "I got something you need." He said, "What's that?" I said, "I got a table in here that you need, and I got to get rid of it." And he looked at it, he said, "Man, I do need that." So off it went. Freebie. Send it next door. Do somebody a favor. Be nice. Pay it forward. And not only did I pay it forward, but look. Look how much space there is. Look. There's actually room enough in here right now. If I wanted to, I could stick the nose of that truck in here. Now I'm gonna have to clean this place up and rearrange it a little bit. I got some stuff still needs being put away. But this is a big deal. This is a good start. Wait just a minute. Gonna do a pan real quick. I love my license plates. See all that wood right there? That was all 2x4s and stuff that was laying around in here that I didn't want to throw it away, so I found a way to store it. That works well. Takes up a couple inches on the wall. Look how much room there is in the garage. Look. Now, that saw's got to get moved. That table's got to get moved. That table is staying, but it's got to get cleaned up, cleaned off. All that stuff on top's got to go somewhere. Got a couple saw horses down there need put away. And I got this lawnmower for sale. I'm really hoping it sells, but we'll see. And I've already torn up boxes for today and taken the trash out because today is Sunday, it's trash day. Up there underneath those green things is all a bunch of jigs that I'd made when I had the wood shop. I don't need that stuff anymore. That's going to go. So I'll probably clean that shelf off. The green thing has to stay. That's Amy's Christmas tree stand. But what I'll probably do is take some of the other stuff I have that needs put away, shove it up there, and just put the stand on top of it. All that stuff up there is going to go. So I got to find a place to keep my portable table saw, but I'm sure I'll find one. That's right there. That little step ladder needs a home. If you can see it, the light's kind of weird. Anyway, things are slowly but surely coming together out here. That's Molly's car. Right there, by the way. Molly's car. Things are coming together. Toolbox is in the truck. I think I showed you that already. But in case I didn't. Toolbox was in the garage. So I went ahead and installed it in the truck. Get rid of it. Get it moved out of the way. Those wheels in the back need to go. All right, boys and girls. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. I really do appreciate it. It's nice to have the company. Really do appreciate it. Thank you for your interest in my channel. I do really appreciate that. I'm gonna sit right here in front of this fan for a minute. I'm gonna sit right here in front of this fan for a minute. And underneath the ceiling fan, dry up just a little bit. $4:30, day's over. Thank you very much for being here. Really do appreciate it. Can't tell you enough how thankful I am that you are here. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you very much. Oh, hey there, boys and girls. Your old buddy down here, Adventures of the Broken Retired, which I shouldn't need to say. This is actually probably getting installed in the middle of a video, so I don't need to say all that. But here's the deal. Today is Tuesday. I think it's August 4th. We got back from our staycation a couple of days ago, and it was good. It was good. But anyway, today I'm back out in the garage. I've been out here. I was out here yesterday as well, and some big things have changed out here. You see behind me is my chop saw, which used to be sitting on a table right over here somewhere. The table is now in those bags, in that bag over there, all over the table, and spread all over the floor. This wall over here, I got to figure out what I'm going to do with those two ladders and that box of rags. There's the truck sitting there waiting for its turn. But it's a big day because I'm going to clean up in here today. Now these bags right here are taking up a lot of space. Wednesday night, tomorrow night, trash goes out. There's 5 bags there. There's another one in the can over here that's full. I can't take all 6 of them out at the same time. They won't pick them up. They'll pick up 3 and leave the other 3. So I'll put 3 out tomorrow night, put 3 out Sunday night, and get rid of that. And then we'll be doing some final touches. But I should be, there's a pretty good possibility that today's Tuesday, right? That either tomorrow or maybe Thursday might end up being a better day. Either way, pretty soon you're going to see a video of the truck sitting in the garage, because we're close now. So I got a dry shirt on. I've been out here all morning. I got a dry shirt on. Went in and did some editing and relaxed a little bit. Chilled out. Excuse me, chilled out. Got something to drink. And we're going to get back to it. Do a little bit. I'll get some, basically, I got a bunch of cleaning up, a little bit of put away. The hard work out here is done. The hard work is finished. The hardest thing I have left to do now is make sure the truck fits through. Make sure the truck fits through the door. That's going to be the hard part now. The first couple times are going to be real tough because that truck is big, the hole for the door is small, and the driveway's on a hill. So it's a standard shift. So I can't be on the gas, the clutch, and the brake all at the same time. Drive it with the parking brake. Anyway, we'll get a look. Let's go. Well, boys and girls, I'll tell you, a lot has changed, and a lot has changed a lot out of the garage. You see up on that shelf, I found a spot for the portable table saw. I'm just blowing the sawdust out to try to stop it from tracking in the house. I've got one more day of doing some cleanup stuff out there, and then we're going to see about getting the truck in. I've already talked to Amy about it. Come help me watch the front of it while I try to get it in through the door. I'm going to try to bring it in an angle, kind of point it towards the center of the garage. Might do that later on today. I'll have to get a look and see. You'll know because there'll be more at the end of the video about the truck coming in. But I have really put a lot of effort out there. I've gotten rid of a lot of stuff. And it's been a good journey. I've had fun doing it. I've had fun with you being there. Battery's dead. Takes forever to charge it. So one thing I'm going to tell you about that leaf blower that I got. One thing you can depend on. The battery's going to last not very long at all, but it is going to take a long time to charge. So now I'll go back in and do some more editing while the battery charges. Hey there, boys and girls. Your old buddy Don here again. Sorry. It's a little crooked. Anyway, back out here in the garage, the leaf blower battery went dead yesterday. I was in the office doing some editing just now. I went ahead and did the voiceover on the on the leaf blowing part this morning. I think it was about 8 o'clock last night. The battery for the leaf blower was charged, and I came out here and blew it out one more time. I'm gonna hit it one time here today, this morning. I'm going to arrange a couple of things, and then it'll be time to see if we can get the truck in here. I have to pull the mirrors off first, and the very first project on the truck is going to be adjusting a steering box. The steering box it doesn't have power steering, doesn't have power anything. It has one belt, crankshaft, water pump, alternator. That's it. Anyway, I'm going to get the steering box adjusted, which is going to be kind of tricky because it's kind of close to the headers. So I'm going to probably have to run the motor to get the truck in here, then let it sit and cool off a little while before I'll be able to actually get my hands down there. So that might go a little bit slow. But anyway, let's get this plate blown out one more time and get busy getting the truck in. I will probably never get all the sawdust out of the garage. Can't be done. That's a double bevel sliding DeWalt miter saw. It's about a $650 piece. I really want to keep it. I don't want to get rid of it. But my patience is starting to get thin as to where I'm going to put it. All right. I reckon that's about it. Well, boys and girls, that's about as ready as the garage is going to get. Mirrors need to come off because it ain't going to fit in the door with them on. Probably going to walk out there quick and measure it just to see how much I'll have on each side. If I have more on each side than I think, I won't need Amy out here to help me. But before we do that, I think what I'm going to do before we do that is I'm going to do this. I think before I do a video of bringing the truck in, I think what I'm going to do is, what I'd like to do is do a video of the transformation of the garage, start to finish type of thing, just to show the difference between what it was and what it is now. It's quite a bit. And as always, thank you very much for being here. Thank you for watching the videos. Thank you for hanging out with me. Thank you for spending the time on the channel here with us. I can't tell you really, truly how much I really do appreciate it. Thank you so much.